Assalamualaikum. Welcome to another video of AutoCAD. In this video, we will learn how to make an isometric view. So basically, isometric view is the three-dimensional view which we can draw on a drawing sheet or we can sketch it on AutoCAD. So let's begin. First of all, we have to turn on this isometric drafting. So we'll click on this. It's turned on now. So you can see that the grid lines are arranged at an angle of 30 degrees and 150 degrees. So basically there are three isometric drafting plane. This is the top plane currently which you are looking at. You can see the grids, and if you go on the left, so you can see that the lines are going to the left, and if I select this iso plane right, so you can see that the grid lines are moving towards the right. Okay, so let's begin. We have this we have this figure. So let's just go through the dimensions. This is 98, this is 14, 24, 50. This is the small part is 16, sorry, 6. This is 14 again, this is 20, this is 21, and it's the diameter is 12, this is 42, this is 21, and the radius of the outer semicircle is 21, and the inner circle is 10. So first of all, we draw a line, the base, sorry, we'll select the line command, and you can see that the line is only going in the top and bottom direction and the right direction because we have selected the isometric drafting uh, in the isoplane right. So if you want to change this, we'll just press F5. So you can see the I've changed it to isoplane left, and if I press again F5, so it's changed to isoplane top. So I have to use it again and again. So in this, F5 is a crucial key, and if you are using a laptop, you should use the functional key with F5. All right, so let's begin. First of all, we'll draw a base of 98 and 42. So 98 and 42. You can also know that this is the Orthomode F8, which only draws a line or a shape in orthogonal state, that is in that only in perpendicular directions. So I've turned it on. You can also turn it off, or it's up to you. 42 again. Now I'll change the plane to right. I've pressed F5, so now I'll have to go 20 down. So 20, and then again I'll change the plane to 98 and 20 up, and from this point I have to go to the right, so I'll change the plane again to iso right. This is 42, and this is again I'll change the plane and go 20. So I have this base now. I'll make this slot, so it's on 14. So from this side I'll take 14, then I'll go I've taken 14, and then I'll go 6 to the top, and since this is 14 and the total is 98, so 14 minus 98 would be around 84. So this is 84, and again minus 14 is 70. So I'll go 70, and then I'll finish it down to 6. Just to be sure, I'll measure this side as well. Is it 14? Yes, it is 14. Okay, so now I'll trim this, so you can see that our base is ready. Now we have to make these two circles. So for that, sorry, first of all we'll find the center, that is at 24, and this would be around 21. So I'll just go 24, and just go directly. I have the center point and I'll go 24 here. Okay, so now for drawing the circle, uh, as you can see that the circle here in 3 dimension appears to be an ellipse. So we'll take this ellipse. You can see here we'll take this axis and ellipse, and we'll select this isocircle. Do not forget to click on this isocircle. So I'll click on this, and you can see that my circle is being drawn in the iso left plane. So I'll change the plane. I'll just press F5, and now it's on the top plane. Since the circle is on the top, so I'll be making it on the top plane, and the radius is 6. So I'll type 6, and the circle has been made. Again, for the circle behind, we have to go 24, and we can also copy this, but to explain you once again, I'll select this ellipse and I'll click on iso circle, and then I'll select this center point and go to the radius, that is 6. All right, so the circles are completed. So I'll trim out the extra lines now, like this. Okay, so now we have to make this part. So basically this is 14, and this is 50 apart. So we can just draw this, or let's just find out where this would be. This is 14, so from the center it's 7 and 7, 7 to the right and 7 to the left. So I have the center point. I'll go 7 here, and I have to go to the top, so I'll change the plane again, and the height is 21, so we'll go 21. Right, and 42 again, and I'll go downward to 21. So this is completed, and I can copy this as well. Press enter. I'll select this point and I'll move. I'll change the plane since this is moving upwards and to the left. So I'll change the plane. Now you can see that it can move over here. So I'll type 14 over here. So it's copied, and we complete it. We don't need to complete it, so we won't do it. We can just trim out the extra lines like this. Okay, so now I have to draw the semicircle on this line. So again I'll select this ellipse. This is the axis end ellipse. I'll draw. I'll click on this iso circle, and I'll find the center point. This is my center point. The radius is 21. So from here I'll draw 21. I'll change the plane. This is the left plane. Type 21. Okay, and now I can just copy this to the back. Let's trim it first. Let's make it a semicircle first. Now I can copy this. So I'll copy this. I'll press enter, and from this center point I'll move it to the back. So I'll again change the plane. I have to move it 14 units. So it's been made 2. Alright. So again I'll trim the extra lines. Zoom it. We can zoom it and we can just trim out the small excessive lines. And we have to draw a line over here as well to complete this. So we'll just take a line and from here, $14. Okay, so it's been made now. We can just trim this side. We can just trim it and trim this side as well. Okay, so the upper semicircle has also been made. Now we have to make this the circle over here. So again we'll select this uh, axis arc axis end ellipse. We'll click on Isocircle. Again we'll select the center point and we have to change the plane. Okay, so the radius is 10. We'll type 10. So here we go, and we can copy this to the back. I'll press enter. This is the point from which I have to move it. I'll change the axis. I'll go 14 behind. Okay. So you can see that basically it does not appear from behind. We can just try it again. I'll copy it, press enter, and from this center point I have to move it 14 units. Alright, so it's not visible, so we can just trim it out, as it's visible in here, but it's not visible here, so we can just trim it out because it's extra. Okay, so now our drawing has been complete. You can just recheck your lines, and this part is alright, looks okay. This one is okay too. We can draw a line over here just for to differentiate. Okay, and the circles are here, the lines are here, and the back part is also available. So okay, so the drawing is completed now. Now we have to add the dimensions. So I'll add a new layer, and I just select another layer of dimensions, and I'll change the color to yellow. Okay, and I'll select this layer. I can just close it, and I'll go to annotate. I'll select this aligned dimension. So this with this is 98. You can just take this one. It says 14, so that's okay. 42. This height, sorry, this part can be is 14 as well. This is 14 now. and this height will be 20. We'll measure, mark this part to this part, 70. This is 50 because it's end to end, but this dimension is basically 70. We can mark it from here. It's 24. It's just giving the slant height again. So we'll just press this dimension aligned, and again, no, this is okay, 24. We'll mark the radiuses later. I see this line is extra, so I'll just trim it out. Okay, so this side is yet to be dimensioned. So again, I'll go to annotate, dimension aligned, and this to this is 42, and this is 24. This is 21. Okay, and this is 14. This is done. This is 14 as well. This is 21. The height is 20. So now the curves are left. So for the curves, what we'll do is we will just select this multi-leader line and to this, and we'll just select another line from this point, and we'll mark the radius. R equals to R is 10. Okay, and we'll also select another multi-leader and press type R equals to 21 now. So now you can see that these are the font is very short, so we can just highlight them, select them, and increase the font to 2. For this as well, we'll just go and increase the font size from here, and now we can see that our dimensions are completed. So that was all. This was an isometric projection, and we added its dimensions. So thank you all for watching.